before we start today's video, I wanted to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, MutPacks.com. You can click the link down below and open exciting packs, win tons of coins, and withdraw your account right away. You could use promo code SHOOT for 15% off. Lastly, when you sign up down below, you can get a free 10,000 coin pack as well. All right, boys, you guys know we do a top 10 on all of the positions inside of the game, and today we're going to be doing a top 10 on the must-have, or otherwise known as the best cards in the game. This is not going to be position limited or anything like we do in the normal ones, but if you guys enjoy top 10s like this, I do gameplays on all the brand new cards. Make sure that sub button. We are so close to 25,000. I appreciate you guys so much, and let's get right into number 10. So, boys, before we get into the video, if you guys do not know what the top 10 must-have cards, I do put a price limit of 1 million coins. I don't want anybody to be above, like, obviously John Elway is a must-have in the game, but we're not going to include him because he's still outrageous. We're going to keep that 1 mil price cap. But anyways, let's get into that number 10. So at number 10, I know it's not the sexiest pick in the world, and that's why he's lower on our list, but Justin Tucker, I feel like, is one of the more valuable cards in the game. He is the best kicker. And when you guys look at kicker, by the way, the only stat that matters is literally kick power. That is the only stat that matters, and he gets it by 2+ points than the next guy. I think Graham Gano, and I think he might be tied with somebody else, is the only guy with 93. I know there's not a 94 kick power in the game, so Justin Tucker here at 95. That 1 or 2 extra yards you can kick from can literally win you a game. It could tie you a game. It could get you up by 10 points going into halftime. It could tie up a game going into halftime. It is a big deal. Trust me, it is an absolute big deal how small and short the games are, 4-minute quarters. You need every point you can get, and when you only have a little bit left on the money drive or the halftime drive, you got to get every point on the board, and Justin Tucker makes it a lot easier. I'm telling you, it's not the sexiest pick, but it's a pick that's going to win you games. He's definitely a top 10 most valuable card, or most valuable card in the game, definitely. I know I don't normally put running backs in here, but at our number 9, we do have LaDainian Tomlinson. I do think he is the best running back, but the reason why he's lower is because I don't think running back is the most important position. You can really put anybody there and have success, but I actually really did like this card a lot. I know we just had a really good gameplay yesterday with our guy Earl Campbell, but I still do think LT is the best who just got released lately. He has 94 speed, 95 excel, really good agility, and when you look across the board, he has he's literally like a perfect balance of a running back. He has amazing catching at 84 for a running back, 95 change direction, a 95 break tackle. I know the trucking's not above 90, but you're not going to be really trucking with him anyways, and they gave him the good juke animation, which is amazing on LT, and also his abilities you can see right here. 1 AP running back apprentice, which is very nice. We would have liked backfield master a little bit more, but it's still very good. And then the evasive, and then you can get the backfield mismatch as well, which will let you run routes better out the backfield, so an out route will shred man coverage a little bit more. I like LT a lot. Really good route running on him too. He has 88 short and 80 medium. I love this card. He was one of the better running backs I've used lately. I think he's the best running back in the game, and I think it's only by a little margin, but I felt like I had to include him on this list. But at number 8, we have the brand new John Lynch, and John Lynch did beat out Cam Chancellor right here. I do like Cam a lot in the game, but for 1+ speed right here and also better abilities, I will lose that 1 inch in height every single day from Cam Chancellor. You're also getting amazing stats across the board. 93 play rec is absolutely absurd, and this is a guy that's very versatile too. You could play him up top, you could play him in the box. He comes with only 88 man, but that's really easy to boost above 90 with the strat cards in the game and how cheap they are right now. We're training varieties in the game, but 95 zone is absurd. That is insanely high. And then, like I said, really good in the box, 96 hit power, and then his block shed down here, 93 block shed. He's literally a linebacker. He is literally a linebacker out here with good height. You don't have to spend AP on him to make the lurker jump. I really do like John Lynch in the game. They respected him finally with the speed as well. They gave him top end speed. He also gets amazing abilities. He gets 1 AP pick artist, 0 AP crusher, and then the zone abilities. He gets deep out zone for 1 AP, and he gets deep in zone for 1 AP. So very good abilities, very good card. You could arguably put this card even higher on this list. So at number 7, you guys might call me crazy having a defensive tackle on this list, but Dexter Lawrence, if you guys do not know, gets a 95 overall at any position on the defensive line, and this card has balled for me, and you could tell at the speed, nothing crazy, the finesse move, nothing crazy, but the reason why we're here is because the abilities. He does get a 0 AP unpredictable, which is amazing in the game right now. If you guys do not know, unpredictable works a little bit better for the run game, and if you're running dollar, which is probably one of the more popular formations in the game, Everybody's using unpredictables on their dollar, and he gets it for 0 AP. And then in his last slot, he gets 1 AP double or nothing. So you could stack 0 AP unpredictable and 1 AP double or nothing. Some of the better abilities in the game for a total of 1 AP on this card. So like I said, not the fastest guy in the world. You're probably just going to keep him at D tackle anyways. He has 94 strength, 94 block shed, and a 95 power move with an amazing ability set you're only going to be spending 1 AP on for 2 good abilities. This card had to be on this list. He is a must-have. He's also right there with the quick sell value. You should have picked him up under 420. Maybe you could still get him for under 450. This has to be a card on your team. But number 6, we do have Rodgers. And like I told you guys earlier, we only keep this list under 1 million coins because I know, obviously, Elway's a must-have, obviously, right? Obviously. So Aaron Rodgers, under 1 million. If you're looking at all the quarterbacks, I still think he is by far the best non-Elway style quarterback. I think Jimmy G is really good. I think Jalen Hurts is really good in the game. You can put Kurt Warner, Tom Brady, but none of them stack up to Aaron Rodgers. He gets the good ability combo of Cephi, Elite, and Fearless for a total of 4 AP. You could obviously switch. I think he gets Howard Master too if you want that. I'm not too sure on that. Forget. I'm not a big Howard Master user, but if you're not, and then you get the best release in the game. Obviously, the stats are all above 90 you need right there. The throw into pressure and throw power. Not the fastest quarterback in the world, but you can't really run out the pocket this year anyways unless you're designing runs for your quarterback. Aaron Rodgers has to be on this list. He has to be the most valuable quarterback under 1 mil, 100%. So at number 5, we do have Sean Taylor. And Sean Taylor was one that I was a little disappointed in when I first saw the stats because, all right, the stats are amazing, right? It's more of the abilities. I think a lot of people were even talking on my comments that he still isn't the best safety in the game. And you'll see later, I agree with that kind of. But Sean Taylor, you need multiple safeties on the field. That's the way I look at it. I have 3 safeties. Some people even have 4 safeties on the field. And Sean Taylor is one that I feel like has to be there. He has really good excel and his speed right there at 94. He is 6'2", so really solid height on him. And then he has that 90 pursuit and 90 play rec with a 95 man coverage and a 97 hit power. And if you haven't noticed, EA's kind of forcing us to use crushers. John Lynch just got 0 AP crusher. Sean Taylor's getting 0 AP crusher. He also is really good in the box as well. 94 block shed. I couldn't even think it could get better than John Lynch's. And if you even get a 94 on Sean Taylor, which is absolutely insane with the 97 hit power. Sean Taylor is one that I feel like plays so much above. But like I said earlier, he doesn't get crazy ability. I could see some people even arguing John Lynch is better because of the abilities alone. But Sean Taylor, 1 AP pick artist, 0 AP crusher. But the thing with John Lynch where you could maybe put him a little bit higher is that he gets a deep out and deep in zone KO for both of them, which is very valuable in the game. But Sean Taylor, I don't know what it is about him, but man, this card balls like crazy. But at number 4, we have the new Bruce Smith. And Bruce Smith, obviously, I know a lot of people complain about the recycled cards, but I'll take a recycled card every single day if it comes as good as this card right here. I think he is by far the best pass rusher, D lineman, whatever you want to call him in the game right now. 91 speed. There's some 92 speed guys in the game, but you're getting a 262 pound man, 6'4". He comes with 95 excel as well, which is absurd. And then the main pass rushing stats I usually like to look for are the 93 strength or above 90 strength. He gets a 93, and then the block shed. He gets a 96 block shed, which is insane. I think that's actually the highest in the game, if I'm not mistaken. What's crazy too is Sean Taylor has a 94. That's how crazy that Sean Taylor card and John Lynch is. But when you look at him, 95 power move and a 93 finesse move. And then when we talk abilities, he does get 1 AP double or nothing. He gets edge threat for 2 AP, edge threat elite for 2 AP if I'm not mistaken as well, which is a really good ability. I know a lot of people are using edge protectors, but with edge threat elite, you are getting under pressure built in as well. And then if you power him up, I think you get a 0 AP. It's like instant debate or rebate, whatever. It's not a good ability. Those aren't those good of abilities, but Bruce Smith, good ability. I'm telling you, the double or nothing and the edge threat elite are good abilities. You got to power him up. He's going to have insane stats. Bruce Smith, I mean, he's got to be up here. He has to. This card's insane. So at number 3 right here, we do have Steve Smith, and I feel like you just probably watched our top 10 wide receiver video yesterday, right? And you're probably wondering, you had Calvin ranked above Steve Smith. In that video yesterday, I even said, if you need 3 wide receivers on the field anyways, I know I had Steve Smith at number 3. But with Steve Smith, the reason why I feel like he is more valuable, though, to a team and more of a must-have than Calvin, although Calvin is the better receiver. I know this is kind of contradictory, but like, just think about it. The 0 AP inside, I can't even think. I'm like losing all my train of thought trying to say this. This is like a hard description with Steve Smith. The 0 AP I can't think of short and elite. There we go. The 0 AP short and elite is so valuable to your team. It'll save so much AP for your tight ends, your offensive lineman, your running back. Even if you want to put another ability on your quarterback, I think spending or getting a free ability, spending 0 AP on one of the better abilities in the game right now in short and elite is so valuable. I truly do think so. And also, it's not like he's a bad wide receiver either. He comes with 94 speed. He comes with amazing stats, all 90 plus right there. Actually, all 91 plus. And then obviously the height. But if you guys know, if you're not aggressive catching and ag catching this year, you know that the shorter guys run routes amazing this year. I honestly think they run the routes even better than the big guys. But like I said, the aggressive catching, you can't really throw the ball up and just expect them to come down like Calvin Johnson. You actually have to make reads with a guy like Steve Smith. But like I said, that 0 AP, it helps not only him, but it helps your entire team. That's why I feel like this card has to be up here. So at number 2, we do have Steve Atwater. I do think he is the best safety in the game, and I think he's one of the best and must-have offense or defensive cards in the game right now. He comes with 94 speed, so I know a lot of people are going to be comparing to the Sean Taylor, right? And a lot of people already, when Sean Taylor got revealed, they're already like, we already have Steve Atwater. We already have a really good card at home. The reason why people say that is because not only is Steve Atwater taller than him, they have the same exact speed. They have very similar power and zone stats. They're both very good cards, right? But the reason why Steve Atwater, he gets 0 AP pick artist. So he gets not only a better free ability, pick artist is obviously better than Crusher in the game, but he also is taller. So Steve Atwater, they're both top 5 cards in my opinion in the game. You must have both of them. They're both free safeties. You can now put free safeties as users in the game. So you could move Atwater to user, you can move Sean Taylor to user, and you can keep both of them. So it's not that big of a fuss, that big of a deal where Steve Atwater is ranked higher, but I truly do think he is better. You're getting a card that's taller and better abilities. He has to be up here. Although his name's Atwater, not Sean Taylor, he's still better in the game. At number 1, I think this is the most valuable card in the game right now. Not only can you get him for a solid rental price because he is an LTD and he'll always have that quick sell value, but he is also an amazing card. So when they first revealed this card, he did have 93 speed, and then randomly when he dropped actual in the game, they boosted him up to a 94. So that already made him amazing, right? You'll see across the board, he has 94 plus in all of his catching stats, even a 96 spec. He has 94 plus in all of his route running and 96 deep route running. I actually think those are the highest kind of like route running stats, if I'm not mistaken. They're all like the highest combined, if that makes sense. And then he also is 6'4". So you're getting a huge wide receiver, amazing speed, amazing stats across the board, but that's not it. He gets 1 AP short and elite. I know it's not 0 like our guy Steve Smith, but for what you're getting at the actual wide receiver, like the stats and the height and the speed, I will take that and spend 1 AP more to get a better wide receiver. I think both of these guys deserve to be on your field, and probably add in that Calvin Johnson as well to make your wide receiver trio. But right here in the game, I think Mike Williams is an absolute must-have. This card is amazing right now in the game. All right, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below how many of these top 10 do you have on your team. I'm trying to get all 10 of them. I think the only ones I really don't have right now is John Lynch and the new Bruce Smith, because they did just come out, so I'm, waiting a little bit. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys.